Envision the vast desert landscapes of Rajasthan, an unending expanse of golden sands that stretch out as far as the eye can see. It's a place where horizons melt into a mirage, creating a divine amalgamation of reality and illusion. The desert, despite its barrenness, resonates with life, with little bursts of color dotting the canvas, from the hardy cacti to the vibrant turbans of the local men. There's a profound silence that engulfs the desert, only to be intermittently broken by the melodious tunes of the local folk artists. It's a symphony that echoes the undying spirit of the desert people, their resilience, and their zest for life. This is a place that has witnessed sagas unfold, narratives of undeterred bravery and gallantry. The sun sets here, casting an orange hue across the dunes, a sight that leaves one spellbound. The entire terrain metamorphoses into a grand painting, brushed with shades of orange and gold, like a master artist at work. It's a spectacle that etches itself onto the canvas of your memory forever. This is where you encounter the quintessence of valor in the land of Jodhpur, a city that stands as a testament to the warriors of the past. Amidst the forts and palaces, you can almost hear the echoes of their fierce battles and heroic deeds. This is a land where tales of valor are written in the sands of time. In the late 19th century, when the winds of change were blowing across India, Jodhpur found itself at the heart of a historical whirlwind. This city, with its stunning fortresses and bustling bazaars, was a jewel in the crown of India, a symbol of resistance and resilience. Whispers of rebellion started to echo through the narrow yet vibrant lanes, bouncing off the ancient sandstone walls and seeping into the hearts of the city's inhabitants. The air was thick with anticipation, as though everyone was waiting for something monumental to happen. The whispers grew louder with each passing day, transforming into a powerful voice that could no longer be ignored. With the whispering winds came of bravery and sacrifice, stories of valor and courage that inspired the people of Jodhpur. The spirit of rebellion was ignited, and it rippled through the city like a wave, touching everyone in its path. From these echoing whispers, a group of fearless patriots emerged. They were not just men and women, they were the embodiment of the city's spirit, its inherent bravery and resilience. They came from different walks of life but shared one thing in common: a burning desire to challenge the mighty British Empire. Each one of them was ready as the city itself, to rise against the oppression and fight for freedom. They were the beacon of hope in the midst of despair, the torchbearers of a revolution that was about to shake the very foundations of the British Empire. They were the brave hearts of Jodhpur, ready to challenge the mighty British Empire. In the quiet corners of the city, in the dead of the night, a distinct band of individuals assembled. They were patriots, men and women bound together by a common ambition for liberty from their oppressors. Their clandestine meetings were cloaked in darkness, their faces concealed in the deep, enigmatic shadows of the night. Only the faint light from a solitary lantern served as their guiding beacon, casting eerie silhouettes and dancing shadows that added to the atmosphere of secrecy and rebellion. Their hearts, however, blazed with an untamed fire, a flame of absolute determination and longing. This fire was the fuel for their resolve, the prime mover of their rebellious deeds. It was an inferno of freedom, blazing in the hearts of each patriot, every flicker echoing the rhythm of their shared ambition for liberty. Amid them was their leader, a silhouette appearing distinct but equally shrouded in the darkness. He would stand tall among them, a beacon of hope and resilience. His voice was subdued yet compelling, every word reverberating in the cold stillness of the night. "My brothers," their leader would say, his voice echoing with the passion and conviction that were hallmarks of his leadership. His words would fill the silent night, stirring the hearts of his listeners. "The time has come," his voice resonating with the perfect blend of urgency and resolve. His words would serve as a call to arms, a signal for a new dawn, a threshold of a revolution. "For us to rise and reclaim our freedom, we may be under the British rule," he continued, his voice echoing the common sentiment of the group, "but our spirits remain untamed." Day by day, tensions grew. As the sun rose and set, the climate of unease thickened, taking a firm hold over the region. The once peaceful land was now a brewing pot of discontent and rebellion. The patriots, burning with the fire of resistance, had started launching surprise attacks on British outposts. These warriors, armed with unbreakable determination and an undying spirit of freedom, were now making their stand against the shackles of oppression. Every strike against the enemy heralded a ripple of fear among the oppressors. The invading forces, once so confident in their domination, were now beginning to realize the strength of the local resistance. They felt an undercurrent of dread creeping into their hearts, as they were made to bear witness to the might of the Indian spirit. In the backdrop of this disarray and turmoil, a figure emerged. From the ranks of the ordinary, a man rose like a phoenix rising from the ashes of destruction and despair. He was no ordinary soldier, but a visionary, a born leader, a hero. His name was Captain Vikram Singh Rathore. He was a man of extraordinary courage and strategic skills. This valiant warrior had been appointed by the people as their captain, their beacon of hope. His leadership, his strategic brilliance and his unwavering courage had turned the tide of the war. His mere presence boosted the morale of the patriots, giving them renewed strength to continue their fight. Captain Vikram Singh Rathore, a beacon of hope for the people of Jodhpur. The battle was fierce, the stakes high. The atmosphere was electric, thick with tension and anticipation. It was a fight for honor, a fight for freedom. Overlooking the rocky terrains of Jodhpur, Captain Vikram stood, his silhouette resilient against the setting sun, symbolizing hope and courage for the resistance movement. His battle-hardened face reflected determination, his eyes filled with an unwavering resolve. Captain Vikram wasn't just a leader, he was the epitome of bravery and courage. He was a beacon of hope in the chaos and confusion of warfare, a figure of admiration and respect for every soldier. His leadership was not just about command, but also about empathy, understanding, and solidarity. His words were the anthems of resistance that echoed in the hearts of his men, igniting a flame of indomitable spirit that shone in their eyes. With each victory, a new chapter was written in the history of Jodhpur. Each triumph was a testament to Captain Vikram's strategic acumen and the relentless fighting spirit of his men. The echoes of their battle cries, the clashing of their swords, the silence of their sacrifices, they resonated through the city, igniting a spark of rebellion and resilience. The spirit of Jodhpur was no longer just a city. It was a symbol of defiance and determination. It was a living, breathing entity growing stronger with every passing day. Each glorious victory brought them one step closer to their ultimate goal, freedom. Every battle won, every enemy defeated, every life sacrificed nudged them closer to the dawn of a new era. Their dream of freedom was not just a distant hope anymore. It was a palpable reality, achievable and within their reach. The dream of freedom came closer. The final showdown came, a battle of epic proportions. Captain Vikram, sword raised, led the charge. "For Jodhpur, for India, charge!" he cried, and the revolutionaries followed, their hearts beating with the rhythm of freedom. Against all odds, the people of Jodhpur emerged victorious. The dawn of a new era in India's history had arrived. The scars of war may fade with time, but the legacy of courage and sacrifice imprinted on the sands of Jodhpur will endure for generations to come. This is the story of Jodhpur, a city that dared to dream and changed the course of history forever. A city that teaches us that courage is not the absence of fear, but the triumph over it. A city that reminds us that freedom is not given, it is won.